Gemini, Divine Grateful Risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome. This is your January 2024 Clarity Messages. I hope y'all are doing well and that today is going fantastic for you. I hope your January, your 2024 is starting off fantastic. Of course, we are tapping in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest light vibration energy. Child, let me reposition those for y'all. See what is going on for Geminis for January 2024. This is something new I'm starting, Gem. So y'all hear the planes out there? Child, I was trying to get a little bit of air conditioning in this thing. Y'all don't play. Look, I ain't changed none. Y'all know I don't switch the game up. Let's see what's happening for Gemini for January 2024. We're going to be using the first two volumes of my message, Clarity Tarot and Oracle cards. This is angel numbers. We'll get an overall energy card, and then we'll get some more energy, some overall cards from the Clarity deck, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. Okay, and then we'll end it off with some more Clarity cards and just see what's happening. Here we go. What's your number? Come on, 514 Gemini. You have 514. You are worthy. You are worthy. Shine your light. Coming out of hermit mode. Period. If you've been hermiting, Gemini, that's over with. January 2024 is bringing you out of the darkness. Okay, it is time for you to shine your light. It is time for you to show up, shine, and be happy about it. This card, and y'all know how I do over here. This card actually correlates with scripture. Okay, like a lot of my cards do. You can pick my cards up, y'all. On my website, jointhecommunitea.com, and also at my Etsy shop, ClariTEA and Tarot. Both of them are in the description box. Let me talk about this scripture for you. The number 514 correlates with scripture, Matthew 5 and 14. Okay, Matthew 5 and 14, which says, "You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your heavenly Father." Okay, Gemini. So show up and shine. That's what you were meant to do. So I feel like January has you kind of, it's giving a little bit of Six of Wands energy, really showing up, shining, putting yourself out there. Okay, let's see what we got. Attitude of gratitude that is coming in next. The cheat code. Gratitude is the cheat code. Okay. So happy, so grateful, thankful, blessed to be a blessing, and reciprocity. So first thing they just said, if you only giving, you only giving if you getting back. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but Gemini, January is bringing reciprocity for you. So that's so crazy. Y'all gave that message too. I think they gave it to me last night. Like, if someone's not pouring into you, baby, ain't nobody got time and ain't nobody finna be bothered. You gonna give me just as much as I'm giving you, or you ain't gonna get what? Nothing, not Nathaniel. And meant it. Okay. And then also being grateful for the things you have so that you can receive more to be grateful for. Okay. Some of y'all might receive an unexpected blessing as well. We have, how does it feel? Okay. I don't know. That's what I heard. Do you know what I'm talking about? How does it feel? Not the one emotionally unavailable. Telling y'all, for some of you, Gemini, if there was someone or some people you were around who were emotionally unavailable, lack of intimacy, going through the motions, checked out, some of y'all gonna be grateful that you moved away from somebody. Let's see. Some of y'all might not dodge the bullet. What else for Gemini? We have the daily prayer card that came out for you. Father, give me the strength, the wisdom, and the understanding to do the things you put me here to do. Help me lead, guide, and serve in a way that pleases you. Okay, one more. Some of y'all need to stay prayed up, Gemini. Like, that's going to be your answer. Prayer and gratitude. Look, y'all want one more still? Prayer and gratitude. I feel like some of y'all, that's what's going to help you to successfully get through January, like making sure that you're grateful. And we have divinely grateful risings. Okay, look, prayer, y'all, I just said prayer and gratitude, Gemini, is going to be your cheat code for the month of January. Prayer, abundance, gratitude, meditation. Today is a great and amazing day. So We finna get some clarity card. We finna get some tarot and see what's going on with these cards. Let's see. Let me get these from over here. That's going to be how you're manifesting. That's going to be, and if it doesn't feel right, then it ain't right. Look, Five of Swords, the star on the cut. Going into every day with an like starting your day off with prayer, being grateful. Like even it look, this blessed to be a blessing that came out over here. Like being grateful for the things that are coming into your life, the people that are coming into your life, being grateful for the small wins, Gemini, importantoness. Okay, so let's clarify. You are worthy, shine your light, come out of hermit mode. Oh, what I said. Here we go, gems. Oh, we got the Seven of Swords that came out for you first. Okay. So this is, remember I just said dodged a bullet. So some of you, you may have realized that you had to walk away from someone. The Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating, stealing, deceit. It can be a thief as well. Somebody could have been stealing your joy. And what we not going to do is let the enemy steal. Somebody sneaky, deceptive, dishonest. I feel like, child, you better had left them back there in the past. Their birthday could be May the 14th, somewhere around there. There could be something significant about that day as well. So go look back and see what happened for you around. Yep, look, I'm telling you, this is the Strength card came up in the reverse, Gemini. So I feel like, child, somebody was trying to manipulate your energy, okay? Trying to manipulate your energy, trying to make like the worst part of you come out instead of the best parts. Somebody could have brought out the beast in you. They just said, I gotta tell you what they said. Like somebody could have, y'all, that camera looks so dirty. Is it dirty, y'all? Like they could have brought out the worst in you. So this is why Spirit Name is like, child, be grateful that this person could have been a Leo. Doesn't have to be. But this is someone that the Strength card in reverse is someone egotistical. They're like power hungry, power plays. They trying to like exert power over you as well. Doing things behind your back. Child, we ain't got time for this. What else? Artists coming up because it feels like your discernment message, your spirituals is going to let you know, like, it's a no for me, dog. Mm-mm. No, you gonna know when someone's not on the up and up. You gonna have to make sure you're trusting your intuition for the month of January. Okay, the 14th of January may be a significant day, the 18th as well. So pay attention to those days. Intuition, the moon card is a card of deception as well. So be mindful. There may be someone that tries to sneak into your energy, Gemini. And I feel like in January, you just gonna like stay prayed up and ask God for discernment. And he gonna tell you, you're gonna know, because it feels like somebody coming in trying to like mess up your day. Somebody trying to like make you, I don't know. I don't know, child. It feels like they trying to like purposely mess up your day and just don't allow that to happen. Because it feels like there's somebody sneaky. You may find out somebody's trying to do something behind your back. Telling you, Gemini, pay attention. And we ain't even got, period. Three of Wands. I was about to say, we ain't even got time for that 909, because why? We are growing, expanding, and focused on moving forward and elevating. Someone might be trying to sneak into your energy because you're growing, expanding, and elevating. So be mindful of that. Confidence is crazy. The Strength card is in the reverse. Someone is lacking confidence. Ooh, someone is lacking confidence and they're upset with you, or they could be hating, something like that, because of the fact that you are very confident in yourself, your gifts, your skills, and everything, whatever you're doing. And so just be mindful of that. I don't feel it ain't gonna stop nothing. It ain't gonna stop nothing. Now, second thing on this, Gemini, it's like if you've been feeling, maybe that's why you were in hermit mode. If you were feeling a lack of confidence, I'm telling you, I feel like that is over. Okay. It's like you got to show up and shine. Leo energy, strength card energy. It's like you need to make sure that you're putting yourself out there. Shine your light. You coming out of hermit mode. No more sneaking or slinking around in the shadows. Some of you may have been doing some shadow work. Let me just say that with this Seven of Swords and the Moon, like you could have been like facing and dealing with some things within yourself as well. But it feels like it's like time. They just said time to turn the light back on. Hold on, because it's hot. Hot. Let me turn y'all some. I'm sorry, y'all know it's we real life tarot over here, baby. It had got warm in there. Well, it did. How does it feel? Ooh, well, how y'all wanted that? Okay. Eight of Pentacles is coming up in the reverse. So this is going back to this you are worthy card. I don't know if some of you have been feeling a lack. Everything you're doing, everything you putting your hands on, everything that like, because it feels like you need to be confident about the work that you're putting out there, Gemini. This is a card about your skills, your abilities, the things that you're good at, putting forth effort, like really feeling confident about. And this is coming up, these two eights. That's crazy. On this morning's message, we just had the number 88. But it feels like something about confidence in your work or the work that you've done. I don't know what's going on with this, Gems, but you need to be confident and don't be afraid to put your work out there, put your work on display. It ain't about what nobody else is going to think about it. How do you feel about it? I would definitely focus on like the quality of your work versus the quantity, but it's something about believing in yourself and your ability to create something is coming through on this. For some of y'all, if you've been in a job or like a situation or something and it just is not fulfilling, you might be a little checked out with the work that you're doing. That could be what's lacking compassion as well, or why you're lacking compassion. You might be tired of the job that you're doing. It may be time to find something else, to commit to something else, because this is giving a lack of commitment. What else? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. What is this lack of commitment about? Oh, we got two. Okay. Judgment, decision time, because it feels like you're ready to move on, you're ready for something to change, and so you're not feeling the same level of commitment to something that you once were. Okay, this is an awakening, renewal, change. That's what the Judgment card is about. Some of you could have gone through this Seven of Swords and Moon. You could have gone, could have been why you were in hermit mode, going through a spiritual awakening, your dark night of the soul, really being confident before you step out and put yourself back out there. You could have taken some time to work on something or invest in yourself as well. And now you're ready to come back out. Some of you could have had a wake up call that is like forcing you to like, okay, like make a move, get something done. So some of y'all could be going through that as well. What was this card? Telling y'all, Wheel of Fortune. So this is okay. I feel like January has this. I feel like this is. I don't read a lot in the past tense, Gemini, but I feel like this is the end of a cycle. It's time for you, like you creating a new cycle is the first thing they just said. A cycle of growth, expansion, opportunity. Some of you, January is bringing a turning point for you in work. There may be something that you're not ready, message that you're not ready to quite put out there yet. But I feel like you're going to be probably by the end of the month, by the 20th of January, you may be ready to actually put something out here. Continue to ask the Lord to bless the work of your hands. That's what I just heard. Continue to ask the Lord for advice, for guidance on how to do something as well, because it feels like you're ready to launch, whether this is yourself and putting yourself back out there, whether this is like something that you've been working on, a project or something like that. It feels like whatever time you've taken out, because the Seven of Swords is also a card of strategy, right? So you could have taken some time out to strategize And you could have been just moving. This is moving in silence. This is being very strategic about the projects you're working on, not telling people a whole lot, leaving people guessing and wanting more. Okay. So I do feel like for some of y'all, that is actually paying off for you. And now you're ready to put your work and your talents on display, or either you just after doing the work on yourself and now you're ready to come back out, you're ready to come out the shadows. Working on your confidence. Period. We love this for you. Period. Come on, Gemini, Ace of Wands. Told y'all this is definitely in regards to a project, some ideas, inspired ideas, creativity being reignited, like the fire being restarted, child. That's how I feel for y'all with this Ace of Wands. And look, this is in the shape of a heart as well. So it definitely feels like you are like being re-inspired and reinvigorated. That's what they just said, child. Some of y'all, Spirit now might have had to put you in timeout, the moon and the Seven of Swords, in order to like get you back in order, get your spirituals in order. Okay. This feels like a very creative January for you. I feel like the work has been done. If I'm the way that I read everything holistically, but I also read this like past, present, and we're getting ready to do future. So it feels like there's a shift that's happening. There's a change. Whatever this is, the Eight of Pentacles is my card of personal development. So by the middle of the month, I feel like you're going to be ready. Like the first couple of weeks, the first week and a half, or 7 to 10 days, I feel like you might still be kind of just coming out of the tail end of this hermit mode, but being ready to but understanding that you're ready to put yourself back out there, or even ready to launch something as well and some of you might be having a second chance or giving something a second go as well. Period. Receive it. What else for Gemini? Divinely grateful risings and prayer. Some of you in your time of reflection, look, she looks surrendered. So you may have really been spending time with the Lord, right? Really tapped in and just allowing him to pour into you, getting your heart together, helping you to, and like building yourself back up. That's it. We receive that, gems. Oop, I didn't want them to fall. Y'all want them? No. Okay. What else? Today, prayer, abundance. What's this abundance about? Receiving something you prayed for. Oh, come on, gems. Look, you got the Four of Wands and the Magician that came out. So this is an answered prayer. Some of you are getting ready to receive an answer to something that you've been trying to manifest, something that's going to bring some happiness. It's like you realizing, some of y'all in this quiet time and this alone time with the Lord, in your hermit mode, it was like it was a return to power, because this is a powerless card. When the Strength card is in the reverse, that's a powerless card. So some of you, like, you had to just go, you could have called your power back, and just learning how to be confident in your abilities, and your abilities to manifest, and your abilities to create. Meditation coming up on this Divinely Grateful Risings card as well. Like, yeah, like some of you spend some time by yourself alone, just chopping it up with God, and he had to like replenish you and refill you. Some of y'all could be receiving a new home. You could be praying for a new home, and you could be having a new home to come in. Some of you, this is a relationship, because you could have been like, some of you, if you've been alone, or if you've previously dealt with people who were emotionally unavailable, weren't really supportive or there for you, I feel like that's changing. You're getting ready to call. This could be someone that's coming in that you're going to marry. Could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be. Could be a Leo, or some of y'all could have dealt with a Leo in the past, or someone who was very egotistical. They were very like child manipulative. They were trying to exert force over you. For some of y'all, I just heard forcing to submit, but they couldn't do it because they were trying to gain your submission the wrong way, and they didn't deserve it. Period. Like, they didn't deserve that. So, but it feels like you could be praying. If you've been praying and asking Father God for somebody new, it feels like this person could be very creative as well. You could build and grow with this person. This is my Cinderella treatment card. Some of y'all are reaching a goal. And this card, of course, is daily prayer. Some of y'all been praying for strength. Look, that's what's crazy. Your daily prayer card literally says, Father, give me the strength, the wisdom, and the courage. So some of you have been praying for strength in order to push through a difficult and challenging cycle, or either just like to do this self-work, this personal development, because this is a card of personal development. Help me lead, guide, and serve in a way that pleases you. Telling you, reunions. Okay, what else for Gemini? And we're going to clarify this with some. Ooh, Two of Swords came up in the reverse. Decision made. Okay, so if judgment, justice is like the need to make a decision. Judgment is decision made. It's actually like, okay, I'm doing this. And the Two of Swords in the reverse is like no longer being indecisive, knowing exactly how you want to move forward. It's like you've made the choice and you know what you want to create, what you want to focus on, putting ideas in action as well. Some of you, this is return of like just your energy, taking control back is what I just heard. It's like whatever you felt like was keeping you stuck or stagnant. This could definitely have been this. I'm be honest, Gemini. I feel like this is internal. I'm not really getting a lot of other people here. I feel like this is just you. January, as you're stepping into January, you've done the work. Okay. So, middle of the month, I feel like there's going to be a shift. It's almost like a complete pivot. It may be unexpected, but I don't really feel it's unexpected. I just feel like you've done the work and now you're ready to just come out of the closet. And I don't mean, well, that ain't my business if whether you do or you don't, but it's just like you're ready to come out of the dark. And so you ready to put your ideas out there. It's like you're ready to get to work. We received that for you. And child, all these cards want to flip, baby, flip. I don't know. Let's see what y'all said. Don't do all that. That was too much. What else for Gemini? Period. Seven of Pentacles, hard work, dedication, paying off, return on an investment. Okay, this is the return on the investment, all the work that you've done. Look at this tree and how this tree has grown. So this is you seeing like reaping your rewards. Telling you when you do, God sees you doing all this work down here. Three of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Swords again, Knight of Swords. Like some of you definitely healed from some heartbreak, disappointment. This could have been a cycle that you were perpetuating and keeping yourself in. Stuck in. Let's get some more clarity cards. Some of y'all, Gemini, it feels like January is going to be magical for you simply because you're going to believe in magic again. The magic of love, the magic in your ability to create, the magic of being confident in what you're working on. Some of y'all could have been kind of stuck because you start believing. They just started saying, "Don't stop believing." But January is a return to that. Whatever was is it's a done deal. Look, you have spiritual support that is coming in for you. Support, divinely guided, guarded, protected, directed, shield, and protect. So you have spirit in them helping you to get your strength back up. It feels like you went through a time period where you were maybe leaning very heavily on the Lord in this hermit mode, but you regarded throughout this entire thing. And I also feel like your ideas are supported as well. So just know Padre God is supporting whatever you plan on doing or whatever your projects are that you're working on, like how you're making progress or putting yourself out there. This is very much supported by spirit. So I say let's do it, Gemini. I can't make it up. In my spirituals is the next thing coming up. Intuition, gut feelings, inner knowing, trust yourself, psychic insights. Told you, it feels like you're really tapped in the month of January. You're really letting yourself being guided, like you're really allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition and not worried about anybody else, child. Like you being guided. Whatever you're putting out there, if it gut feelings, how does it feel, right? You're trusting yourself, you're trusting your wisdom, your guidance, your insight. Okay, and so yeah, you're allowing the Lord to lead you. Maybe before you weren't. Maybe you weren't trusting your psychic insights. Maybe you weren't trusting the things that you received, but You gonna trust him. You will now. Look, time to meditate, and we have meditation down here as well. Dancing, connect with nature, prayer, me time, reading a book. So yeah, Gemini, you definitely are spending more time tapped in. Again, I feel like by the middle of the month, you're going to be ready to kind of put yourself back out there, especially like if you've been spending a lot of alone time. I feel like by the end of the month, you'll have come out of that. Just needed some time to grow, prosper, and become and get back to yourself. Maybe you had a situation that happened that kind of made you lose yourself for a minute, and it happens to all of us. So don't feel any type of way about it. It just feels like you had to go through some things, and maybe you just had to spend some time reconnecting with Hydrate God as well, and just getting your spirituals back in order. It feels like that's what's happened, but it feels like you're past that part. So congratulations. Now it's time to graduate and come back outside. We outside. Okay, Gemini, what we got? Period. 963. Time to meditate. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this is the third card with meditation. So I do feel like meditation is going to be importante for you to make sure that you're tuned in, tapped in, and continuing to connect. 963, the frequency of God. So yes, God is definitely speaking to you in a multitude of ways, whether this is in nature, whether this is through prayer. There's a lot of information. There's a lot going on here with your prayer life. So make sure you're staying prayed up, staying connected, staying tapped in. You may want to listen to 963 binaural beats kind of energy as well, because it feels like your intuition is very, very strong. So trust your gut instincts, trust those gut reactions. If it don't feel right, don't do it, because you are very much tapped in, Gemini. You are very much receiving like wisdom from the Lord. And it's almost like it's because of the increase in your prayer life. Period. It's the increase in your prayer life. It's the increase in you being grateful for the things that you have and for the things coming in. And for some of y'all, that could have been how the enemy tricked you out of your blessing in the past by making you feel unworthy, or you know what I'm saying, or making you feel like you couldn't have something, and you could have just shut the world out, child. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to shut the world out to let God in, period. And I feel like continue to do this the entire month of January. We have 222 that is coming in for you as well, Gemini. Right place, right time, angelic assistance, the flame of God. This is my archangel, one of my archangel Uriel cards, creative energy. God is definitely downloading wisdom into your into your spiritual child. So make sure you paying attention, give him his time, because baby, he bringing something in for you, Gemini, in the month of January. 143. Walking a spiritual path, believe it and receive it, walking by faith and not by sight. Telling you, I told y'all, look, Ephesians 6 and 11 at the bottom of the deck. I definitely feel like you're increasing your prayer life. Continue to pray, continue, because it's almost like that's what's working. That's what's bringing in this abundance, being grateful. Being grateful is bringing you blessings. I'm telling you right now. So stay prayed up. Keep whatever you've been doing. It feels like, as because I'm reading this for January, so December could have been a month where you just like really tapped in and really turned on the light of the Lord. Child 514, really allowing the light of the Lord to shine through you. Keep doing that, Gemini. It's working. Your prayers are bringing blessings and abundance. Okay. That's it. Beautiful January. Beautiful January. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Gemini, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and amazing January in purpose and on purpose.